Good morning from the Pipes Network. I'm Jimmy, and Dennis is with me this morning.
Morning.
Okay, we're going to get right to it. I'm sober today, again. That's just the way it is. Kind of like the sunrise. I wake up sober with the sunrise, and we're both sober. So it's like, I'm going to stay sober today. I know why, and I try to tell you guys that every day. And me and Dennis were just talking about the topic, what it should be, but he's going to share a little bit about that. We're going to keep it nice, simple, and straightforward today. But I just want to say, before Dennis starts, that I care about every one of you guys that are listening. And I think you should listen to everything Dennis says, because he's one of the most reliable, most dependable, most trustworthy guys that I know. I've known him almost 2 years, and he's one of the best men I know. So I'm going to turn it over to Dennis now.
Hey, good morning out there to everybody in the Pipes Network. My name is Dennis, longtime friend of Bill's. Just first, before we get started, I'd like to tell everybody out there listening to this, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to it, send it to friends so that they can too get the message on a daily basis that Pipes puts out here. It's wonderful what he does. That 12th step is as important as all the rest of the steps. I'm very happy for him that he does this. I was honored that he asked me to finally come on his show after all these months of doing this.
Thanks, man.
But it is an honor because, you know, through this COVID, we've lost a lot of people. We've lost a lot of people have lost their way and lost the avenue of help. And this, we need to continue this. We need to understand that COVID is what it is, and we are dealing with that in its own aspect. But we must also deal with the issues that we have on a daily basis. You know, the sun is going to come up in the morning, like Jimmy said. Is it going to come up on a sober person? Is it going to come up on a drunk or addict? You know, which one of the people is that sun going to shine? What ass is it going to shine on this morning? And for me, it's the sober one. I have been doing this for quite a while, living this life. It works for me, hands down. I know what I would be without this program, without people like Jimmy, without people like you that are out there listening, struggling, and have gotten through this. This is what we all need to understand. You're not alone. We are there. You are there. We can help. Our contact information is available through this video. Message it. We will get to you. Send an email address. We'll get you direct contact to help you get through each and every day, as much help as you need to get through these times. I chair a meeting every Sunday morning in Bayshore, Long Island, called The Pit. When this COVID's over, I hope more of you will join us. We're doing this podcast live by the trains, so as you can hear the train in the background. You know what?
Special effects.
Special effects. You know what? We'll do it on the tracks. If that's what it takes to stay sober, I'll stand on the tracks.
Yeah.
You know? I'll dodge between the cars. It's about doing whatever it takes. And that's what I was taught early on. What will you do to stay sober? You know, it's what my sponsor had asked me. And when I said I'll do anything, he knew I was ready. And by God, that's what it is. I did anything. I was homeless. I was without family, everything in the beginning, and without hope. The big thing I was missing was hope. And that's what kept me at the bottom for so long. But when I found a little bit of hope in myself and a little bit of self-respect and other people, I was able to slowly bring myself up out of that whole level of life and bring to an entirely new, the level of life that I would like to be at. And I never stop achieving the next level of life, but I only can do that through sobriety and through the workings of, like, working with Jimmy and yourselves and others. I was with a bunch of people last night, all social distancing, wearing our masks, doing the right thing. And one of them had said that, I bet you were a lot of fun when you were drinking. And I said, no, sadly, I wasn't. Wow. I was an arrogant, I was a terrible drunk. I was not a nice drunk. I was not a fun drunk. I'm a fun sober guy. Nobody at the last night at that meeting could understand that I wasn't drinking. They wanted to know what I was drinking. I'm drinking life. You know, I'm drinking the sobriety. It works for me. I know exactly where I will be tomorrow if I start drinking today. And having that knowledge and never forgetting where I was is the key to my daily success. Was I sober yesterday? Absolutely. Am I sober right now? Yes, I am. Am I going to be sober tomorrow? You know what? Yeah, I can say I'm going to be sober tomorrow because
Good.
I believe in myself. Not just this program and not just Jimmy. I believe in myself. I know, and the people around me are going to make sure that I'm sober tomorrow. And that seems to be the key that so many people are trying, that holds more people back, especially you younger people that are coming into the program. You're worrying about being sober the rest of your life. You don't have to be sober the rest of your life. You got to be sober today. And as long as you just get up in the morning and make it through that day, you will start stacking those days up, and you'll realize that it's a lot easier trying to stay sober one day than it is one lifetime, because that lifetime will be considerably shorter if you're drinking, or it'll be an incarceration phase. Those are your choices. And I don't even think incarceration anymore is out there for us. It's mostly death. We now, with all the other stuff on the streets, it's no longer just, we used to be institutions and death. Now it's no longer institutions, it's death. That's what happens to us. Right. Through this COVID, I have gotten word of several members that have not made it because of the depression and anxieties that are coming along with this. I get it. We need to, you have to stay in touch. Every one of us has got 50 phone numbers stored away. Why aren't you dialing those 50 numbers? Just say hello. Send a text message. I'm here. I'm listening. I get them all the time. I work in the city. I commute back and forth. In that hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours of commute, believe me, my phone is ringing. I'm dialing it. If it's not ringing, I'm dialing it. I'm talking with somebody, sharing with somebody, making somebody's day a little better. And you know what? And making mine a little better, and making that hellacious commute a little better. So please, like I said in the beginning, like this video, subscribe to the video, and then share this video with somebody who needs it, because there's somebody out there listening right now who knows somebody who needs to see this video. Put your email in the suggestions. We will delete it quickly. We will retrieve it and delete it so the world's not getting it, and we will reach out to you. And get you whatever help you need. Or if you'd like to be part of this podcast one day, hey, we'd love to have you. Jimmy, I know, is always looking for...
Always open to that.
Always open to new faces.
Anybody.
And anybody in the Metro Long Island area, you know what? We'll come to you. We'll get the podcast out there to you and do this live with you. Yes. So leave your email in the comments. We'll delete it immediately once we retrieve it. And stay strong, stay sober, and have a great day and a great life. Thank you. I'm Dennis, longtime friend of Bill's.
Wow. Jeez, you made my job easy today. I couldn't agree with the man more. I just want to add before we close that Dennis is right. Although I'm going to stay sober, and my dream and my goal is to die sober, practically, my attitude today is I'm not going to worry about relapse, because it's not going to happen. And I do that day to day. That's how I actually achieve that. So it's like, this is how we manage. It's true. So it's like, that's how I achieve it. I will add, though, that I'm going to have that attitude tomorrow. I'm going to add that, even if it aggravates Dennis. So the bottom line is, let's continue to work together. This is what it's all about. This anonymous program that I belong to, that Dennis is involved in, is the launching pad. It's just the foundation, and it's the tools we need to... Life can be as good as we want it to be. That's the truth. And it's me doing it. It's me doing it using the tools available. It's Dennis doing it using the tools available, like the anonymous program, me, each other, his friends, family, whatever it takes. Like he said, jumping through the trains. It doesn't matter what it is. This is what we do. We're on the offensive once again today, Dennis and me. And we'll also be on standby, okay? Always ready to talk. Always ready to listen. Always prepared to help. It's what we want. It's what we want. And you know what? It's the least we could do after all the bullshit and all the damage that was done. Okay? So I owe, like Dennis, I owe. Okay? And I'll deliver. I'm Pipes.